So the question is, why are the birth narratives so different, and are they dueling banjos? And my response would be no. There are three sorts of problems: macro, micro, and then in between. The macro problem has to do with the genre issue, which is not taken into account in a book like Misquoting Jesus at all. The in between problem is the problem of comparison and contrast, which is overplayed. The evidence is overread in a certain tendentious way. And the third problem is the micro problem of not allowing the Greek text to be translated in a way that might show that Luke actually had didn't have a senior moment. He knew what he was talking about. In the first place, when you're dealing with Matthew and you're dealing with Luke, you're dealing with two different genres of literature. Matthew is more akin to an ancient biography, so it's going to focus on telling the story of Jesus from womb to tomb and beyond. Luke, on the other hand, is operating as an ancient Greek and yet Jewish historian. And his concerns are, as he says in Luke 1 through 4, about the things that have happened amongst us. His focus is not on personalities or even just the person of Jesus. His focus is on events, what we would call salvation historical events. Matthew is writing a Jewish biography of the Jewish Messiah, Jesus. And by golly, you got to start with the genealogies. We need to know the pedigree before we can engage in figuring out who this person is. Luke's really not all that concerned about that. He wants to explain the things that have happened amongst us, that have been eyewitnessed by various people. And he's going to argue a case for probably a Gentile patron named Theophilus, or a God-fearer, somebody who may be a new Christian or is interested in Christianity. He's going to argue apologetically a particular case about these are the things that happened amongst us, this is their importance, and why you should care about it. So these are very different agendas. And so we should not be surprised that they come at the birth stories of Jesus from very different angles of incidence. They come at them differently and intentionally differently. What's surprising is the points of convergence, not the points of difference, considering how very differently they're approaching their material. Of course, the points of coincidence are the remarkable idea of a virginal conception, B, a birth in Bethlehem, and Jesus being the Son of God, the Messiah who's come into the world. These are the real sort of points of convergence in these Christmas stories, as we would call them. I would say that one of the things that happens in Bart Ehrman's work that is really problematic is that he actually asks us to read the text like a fundamentalist, without any attention to the genre of the literature or the different purposes of the author. Just flatly compare statement A to soundbite B, and we come to conclusion C, which is they must be contradicting each other. I'd say that Bart wouldn't want that done to his work, and it's really not fair to do that to the gospel. So the big picture is the way that he's approaching the differences in the text ignores the larger literary issues of genre and kind of literature and purpose and all of that kind of